small guys to the big guys. It's the heavyweights. Ahmed Elsayed against Gary Butler.
And we're talking big guys. 6'6", 256 pounds. We're talking about Ahmed, came originally from Egypt.
Right.
Fought in the Olympics last year, represented Egypt in Atlanta. Lost the decision, I believe, to the German.
Huge man. Monster.
A giant. But you know what they say? The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
He'll be taking on a gentleman by the name of Gary Butler, who comes in, who has fought a lot of decent fighters, but his record is not the greatest.
Dismal.
Abysmal, dismal. Age 35. He has lost his last 6 fights, all by knockout.
Well, I guess then we could.
Frank Tate took him out.
Yeah.
Lovey Page. Alonzo Highsmith.
Alonzo Highsmith, 27-0.
I got to ask you a question about Alonzo Highsmith. I mean, here's a gentleman coming out of the NFL ranks, picking up some momentum. How good is he, and does he have a chance at getting a world title?
Well, I think he's taken over the Midwest club circuit, which is good. That's a learning process for him. I think now he's got to step up to 10 and 12-round fights. Can he fight for the heavyweight title someday? Maybe another year and a half or so.
Okay. We know he's a good athlete. He's got that going for him, but boxing's a whole new animal. His former football players Mark Gastineau and Ed Too Tall Jones found out the hard way. Once they stepped up in competition, they ended up on their backs.
You know, I televised 2 of Mark Gastineau's fights, and he was just a horrible fighter. Great athlete, horrible fighter.
There is the 35-year-old Gary Butler by way of Beaumont, Texas. Coming in, looking kind of like he's styling tonight.
Yeah, styling and profiling.
We'll see.
See how long he lasts.
He comes in, 35 years of age, as we said, losing his last 6 fights, all by knockout.
So I guess you wouldn't consider his chin suspect then?
No, I think you said it's convicted. Mike Williams, Iran Barkley, Alonzo Highsmith have all taken
Ike Abuchi. You know what though? But let's look at he's fought contenders here.
Here's the big okay. Danny Del Video.
La pelea próxima es peso completo, 4 asaltos. El referí Vince Delgado. En la esquina azul con pantalón blanco, con 28 peleas profesionales, con 12 victorias, 16 perdidas, 8 de sus victorias por knockout. Heavyweights in the ring, 4 rounds in the blue corner with a professional record of 12 wins, 16 losses, 8 of his wins by knockout. Pesando 213 libras at 213 pounds, de Beaumont, Texas, Gary, the Texas Terminator, Butler. En la esquina roja con pantalón azul y blanco, invicto en 3 peleas profesionales, todas de sus victorias por knockout. In the red corner, he's undefeated in 3 professional bouts, all 3 of his wins by knockout, pesando 282 libras at 282 pounds, de Cairo, Egypt, fighting out of the LA Boxing Club, Los Angeles, Ahmed Elsayed.
How he gained 26 pounds overnight, I don't know.
What did he weigh in at?
256 yesterday at the weigh-in.
You know these brunches down here in Palm Springs, I don't know.
All you can eat?
Well, everybody can eat. All right, this is scheduled for 4. That is 1 large human being. We'll see with Butler and Elsayed in the blue trunks, Butler in the white with the red trim.
Butler will assume the southpaw position.
All right. Elsayed coming in 3 wins, all by way of knockout.
Former African amateur champion, Middle East amateur champion.
And as you said, he has fought at 278, 266, 269. Weighed in, you said at 256, and today, Divya said, what, 283?
282 or something.
Oh, wow.
282.
He probably would be best to, you know, lose 25.
Yeah, he's got a large.
I think it might just be like skipping a meal.
Yeah, and I put him on the rope. I put him on the Nautilus, you know. Get him on that basketball, get him rolling that belly off. This could get ugly.
Gary Butler
now is standing in the orthodox stance. meaning he's assuming the position of a right-handed fighter.
I'm going to give you a very scary statistic about Gary Butler, one of which that he was knocked out by Keith McKnight's or Javelot.
Keith McMurray?
Yeah. I didn't think that was possible, but it was.
We took some Javelot to China.
Yes, we did. Big combination by Elsayed. He's hurt Butler. You know, it doesn't. Big man, as we said, 6'7", 6'8".
Knows how to use that shoulder and
Yeah.
that forearm.
I think that Butler's just taking a lot of steps back here. 1 minute to go in round number 1.
Butler's on the run.
Yeah.
The big man's on the attack. Something's got to fold here.
Elsayed just does. That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. Elsayed staying outside, trying to do his damage. I think he wants to end this one in a hurry.
It's over.
That's it.
I told you. I am the master predictor.
He's called the fight, or is that? I believe that will be a first-round knockout for Ahmed Elsayed. I'd say it's about 10 seconds to go in round number 1, and that was it.
You asked for the prediction, I gave it to you. I really don't know why that was stopped. I think he should have let a couple more blows land. Referee Vince Delgado, Southern California native.
I guess he saw enough. I don't know if Butler knows that he's over yet.
Butler's sitting there on the stool like, hey, when's the next round?
He wants to get started again.
Are they going to pay me?
That was about 2:50 into the first round, at least from our unofficial clock here. Action from round number 1. As you saw, the physical difference, almost 75 pounds. And Elsayed, well, in a brief overview, Pedro, I mean, what do you think about this guy? I mean, obviously he's real raw, but he obviously is extremely big, has a little bit of quickness. What do you think?
I think he's hurt. I think he's hurting in the conditioning department. I think he needs to get himself together. Other than that, I think he's got some talent.
Mm-hmm. See, Butler just physically coming in the low 2s, not very good. There's big action, and then this is where the referee stepped in very soon after that. There's a look at the 4-0. Ahmed Elsayed now going to 4-0, living in Los Angeles by way of Egypt.
Cairo,
Olympian. Danny Valdivia is ready to give us the official time.
Referee Vince Delgado para la pelea. Referee Vince Delgado stopped the bout. The winner by a knockout. El vencedor por knockout en 2 minutos 29 segundos del primer asalto. In 2 minutes 29 seconds of the first round, Ahmed Elsayed.
So Ahmed Elsayed goes to 4-0 with 4 knockouts, looking for probably some bigger game in the future months as he builds up his record and get some more work in the gym. That is one huge man.
very huge. But you know what? Heavyweights are getting bigger now. I mean, we got Lennox Lewis, 6'5". You know, Galata was a 6'5" guy. Riddick Bowe, 6'5". What about the Cuban? The Cuban that couldn't fight.
Yeah, in fact, the Cuban reminds me a little bit of Elsayed. Big, coming in, and for 15 or 20 fights, he'll physically just be too big for his opponents, but then he'll get into it against a guy who with some skills and some toughness, and that's when you'll find out. Because the Cuban's Gonzalez, once he got in with somebody his own size, it was like, the game is over.
Well, he should have been arrested for impersonating a fighter. I mean, he showed such a lack of skills.
As you know and I know it comes down to marketing a lot in this business, and they positioned him for some nice paydays. I mean, he built it up. He had the old ponytail. He had the sneer. I mean, this guy, this Elsayed reminds me a lot of Gonzalez.
A lot of Gonzalez, but hopefully this guy won't be the head case of Gonzalez was.
Right.
Gonzalez wouldn't even train. He would spar with guys that weighed 165 pounds. Huey, he weighed 260.
Right.
He's fighting guys in the gym 100 pounds less than him because he doesn't want to get hurt.